Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader and welcome to your weekly reading. I have included the dates above in the title if you're interested. This will be a general reading. I just want to say thank you for joining me. If you enjoy this weekly content, don't forget to leave behind a subscribe or like. If you are after a private reading, all the information that you require is listed below the video. Otherwise, enough rambling from me. Let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the upcoming week ahead. Okay. You've got the Priestess of Prosperity. Okay, this is a very influential card. I feel like it's a very major card. It can definitely signify a lot of things coming to you from a lot of different directions. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming here, Aquarius, but I really feel this is where you thrive. This is you in your natural habitat here. Prosperity can equal popularity, it can equal abundance, it can equal a lot of wonderful opportunities or people demanding your attention. Now, this is often the case, I find. I know personally quite a few Aquarians in my life, and I can attest to this, that they very much, it's almost like the epitome. You are the epitome of this prosperity card. Okay, it's success, it's blessings, it's gratitude, it's abundance. Okay, things could be very overwhelming, but in a good way. Be careful not to overindulge here, though. You can see that she's overindulging in the dancing and the drinking, and things are spilling, and she doesn't have a firm grip on her glass here. So not that I don't think you'll have a firm grip on things. I just think that there's much to celebrate. Okay, there's much to evoke. There's a lot of energy around you as well. Okay. This red, the jewel red pomegranate, okay, it does and it can symbolize, sorry, the base chakra, okay, the energy wheel responsible for attracting prosperity or abundance into your life, or attracting wealth and success. It's also growth, fertility, planting the seed, birthing something here. It's also the height of luxury and prestige. Okay, so this is quite it's quite a joyful card. Gorgeous red colors here could definitely point to there's not a short attraction of love or romance or sexual connections in the upcoming week, but it's a very merry week. Okay, I definitely feel like you're celebrating and you're feeling very fortunate. You're seeing the rewards. Okay, these rewards might be coming to you in the physical, in the form of money, secret admirers, passion, fertility even. Let's have a look though and see how this applies for you in the upcoming week, Aquarius. Beautiful. Prosperity is yours. Okay, you've got the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Temperance card. Okay, the Magician could be an Aries coming in for some of you. You did have a lot of reds here, so there could be someone potentially under the sign of an Aries who's coming in around you. This person is wanting new beginnings with you. Okay, they're a bit of a trailblazer here, a bit of a firecracker, perhaps a little bit unconventional. They're making things happen for you. They're coming in with the Magician energy. You'll be very much caught up in their vibe, okay, Aquarius. What also makes me say that is this current, okay, caught up in the current, swept up in emotions. It's a very, you're being pushed and pulled in different directions here, Aquarius. But as I mentioned, I really feel like this is where you thrive. So there could be a new romance coming in with an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly a Sagittarius here as well. The Magician is also an autonomous person, okay? It's all about performance, entrepreneurship, singledom, independence, becoming more creative, becoming more independent in a relationship, or finding your independence somewhere here as well. There's also something to celebrate here. I'm not sure if you're celebrating singledom, Aquarius. I'm not sure if you're celebrating a new personal endeavor that you'll be embarking on as an individual, but it's all about self-identity here. But it's also initiation. So some of you might be starting something new here, okay? New job, new opportunity. Prosperity is around this new job, which can be symbolic of growth, internal growth, avenues for success, meeting new people, and just feeling really grateful in the opportunity that you will be filling in here. So that's a very, very positive. You also have the Knight of Cups here, which could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The Knight of Cups is a very honest person, okay? There's emotional integrity behind this person. There could be an offer of love coming in this week in the form of the Knight of Cups. But it could also be that someone is showing you how much they're willing to sacrifice for you, okay? They're willing to be caught up in that current of emotion for you. What I'm seeing here is that someone's sort of running forward towards you, but you're sort of leaning back. I think this is you coming up as the Priestess of Prosperity, Aquarius. So people are coming to you, okay? It's not so much you coming to them. It's someone else that's coming to your beck and call here. So this is quite interesting that this has come up. I think it says a lot of how this person is feeling about you. Because I feel like with the Knight of Cups, he sees something that he wants and he goes after it, okay? And he's swept up in that. And he'll do what he has to do, or she'll do what she has to do to get there, to get that cup. This, of course, could be you here as well. I definitely feel like it could be a very eventful week for you. And there might be a message here that things could get a little bit out of hand, okay? Balance, moderation, peace is definitely needed because that message is highlighted in the form of the Temperance card. But look back to that Knight of Cups here. There could definitely be a water sign that's wanting to make you an offer, but I almost feel like it's a confession, okay? Someone's going to want to enter into something that's a little bit emotionally chaotic here, but this is testifying to how serious they are here, Aquarius. So just watch this person. I mean, it might not even be a water sign, but this person, you know, they could be caught up in things here as well. Let's read the other side of the spectrum here. There might just be someone who's getting caught up in other things, who has priorities elsewhere as well. And you might notice this. You might notice this and you might have a discussion with them about reciprocity, okay? Having a symbiotic relationship where you both benefit, where it's both healthy. This, of course, could be a new job opportunity here as well for some of you. There is an offer of money or prosperity. There's some sort of connection here. It could be coming from an entrepreneur or someone who is quite independent, an independent business, an independent marketing team, someone that's trying to get things off the ground here as well. You might dabble, okay? They might be dabbling in what you're doing. You might be dabbling into their services somehow, picking and choosing, okay? You might be somewhat interested here, Aquarius. They could bring you a lot of prosperity, but just be mindful about what's going on, the structure of the business here, because things could be a little bit topsy-turvy here with that Priestess of Prosperity. Sometimes she can throw a bit of a spanner into the mix here. Let's move on to the Temperance card. This is a Sagittarius coming in around you. What I love is this is all about honesty and truthfulness and things being very, very direct. It's also the yin and yang symbol for partnerships, duality, friendships, relationships, are really coming into some harmony here as well. So you might be coming into a very prosperous time in your relationships, in your friendships in the upcoming week. There could be also a message of moderation coming in through here with the Temperance, something you've been waiting for, okay? You'll actually be in a period to celebrate. So I do see you celebrating something you've been waiting for a long time. And it could be that you've been waiting to find some sort of happy medium in a business, finally finding exclusivity with someone very important to you here as well. I feel like you're reaching a happy medium here. It could even be in business or negotiations. You've been partaking in it for quite some time. You're trying to make it happen here with the Magician card, Aquarius. You're trying to make miracles happen, and you definitely will in the upcoming week in regards to relationships, you know, business, romance, finance, as well. But there's something about moderation here, okay? Moderation and prosperity contrast each other very, very starkly here. I do see a lot of you overindulging in something, or perhaps not committing to the person that wants to commit to you. It's not the same level of commitment here, Aquarius, and you'll see this within yourself. But there's a reason why. If you feel distracted or you feel overwhelmed by all these other options around you, then this says, you know, are you ready to embark on this new beginning? This is a major question that you'll have to pose to yourself in the upcoming week. Are you ready to embark on and, you know, fly off this stump here? Because it almost looks like you're ready to take off, but you're not there quite yet here, Aquarius. So there could be something holding you back. And just be mindful of anyone that's sort of trying to over manipulate you in the upcoming week, okay? The Magician is a bit of a trickster, is a little bit mischievous, can misconstrue the way we see things or the way we interpret things. So something may not be all that it seems here, okay? So it's important that you take a realistic approach to whatever's going on around you in the upcoming week here as well, Aquarius. Nonetheless, I will leave it at that though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead and we shall be connecting soon. So thanks again, Aquarius, and don't forget to leave behind a like. Bye for now.